beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your full moon reading for the 14th of June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scarers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your full moon reading. It's a super moon and it's in the sign of Sagittarius, which is all about passion, excitement, fun, but also being on target for your goals and dreams. Now, this full moon in particular focuses on looking back as well as looking forward, and it's about looking at how far you've come along the journey, acknowledging all that you've accomplished, that you've made adjustments, and you have made progress. No matter where you are in your life right now, you have come a long way, and you should be proud of the journey that you've taken so far, okay? Also, it's about setting intentions, focusing on the journey ahead, as well as how far you've come, and being on target for what you want to achieve. Now, your 7th house of partnerships is starred in particular. So this could be relationships with friends, family, but also in love, as well as business. So that's about connecting, finding balance, and sort of making sure you're in the right relationships and friendships as you move forward. For those of you who are looking for love, you may feel compelled to broaden your search when it comes to putting yourself in circumstances to meet somebody new. And for those of you who are already in love, you'll be deepening your connection with your partner, okay? But let's see what cards come out for you. Any advice? This is a reading about what your ancestors or your guides need you to know, what they want you to hear. So let's see what they have in store for you. As I said, I'm going to get all your cards first before I transmute an outcome. They're showing me how determined you are. Oh, okay. So that is clearly the first card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What are they meant to see? Yeah, your guides will show me how determined you are. You never give up when you start something, or what you set your intention on something. So that's a very positive trait to have. Also, they're showing me that you're very self-sufficient. You're very self-reliant. You look after yourself, your own needs. I mean, you also focus on your family and you look after them as well. You have a lot of responsibility, but I feel like you stand your ground. You stand apart. You are very original, very unique, a bit of a maverick, okay? You are daring. They give me this energy of daring. Now, we also have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and we got the 6 of Cups, okay? They're indicating looking back actually causes you a lot of pain, so you tend to look forward. Of course, this moon energy, it's a full moon. It is about processing things, so you will feel a little bit more sensitive than usual, but you will look back on things that perhaps were a little bit too much to handle. Could have been sadness, depression, could have been a relationship that had broken up. It can also be some sort of exhausting baggage that you've been carrying with you. It's necessary to look back only to be able to process. I feel like anything that you look back on, you will see how painful it was, but I feel like you're getting a new perspective on it with that Hangman for sure. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much. And we got the full card. New starts. So new beginnings are starred for you in particular. Also, your guides are showing me how playful you are. You have wonderful, open-hearted, childlike spirit. Embrace that more. Really nurture your inner child. You're really fun to be with. You have wonderful ideas, and you have a lot of curiosity about the world in general. And that is a real strong attribute. As we get older, as adults, we tend to forget about that part of ourselves. But Gemini, you hold on to that sort of like spring in your step kind of energy. Now, people may have even likened you sometimes to like Peter Pan, you know, not in a negative way, but in a really positive way, that you retain your youthful spirit despite the stuff that's going on around you, okay? You got 9 of Pentacles twice here, so you're very, very independent. You march to the beat of your own drum. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You're very disciplined with your money as well. We got 9 of Cups, loving this energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Moon card, and one more. Thank you. We've got 8 of Pentacles. Okay, very hardworking. Yeah. So let's get started from the beginning. The one who is present. A lot of you are going to be really focused on mindfulness, something that maybe you have struggled with throughout all of your life. Maybe because of that duality about you. You know, you always see the double side of everything because of that duality. And sometimes it's very hard to quieten your mind. But I feel like you're searching for answers. There's a really philosophical energy about your reading for the moon, which occurs today, of course. Now, although I'm doing this reading on the date where we have that full moon, the super moon, this energy sort of is good in this reading for about 2 to 3 weeks after. In a normal moon phase, you'll actually feel the energy for 2 weeks either side, but with a super moon, which you know, you will feel a little bit longer, so around about 3-4 weeks, just so you're aware. The one who is present, the now, awareness, acceptance. So I do feel you always run by that saying, the time is now. You know, you're the sort of person who gets busy living in the moment as much as you can. You try to enjoy the moment. And that's when you capitalize on things. Also, you're very spontaneous. So give me this energy that when you decide to do something, you're like out there and exploring life. You tend to seek life's adventures, which is, again, another wonderful trait of yours. But I feel for this super moon energy, you're going to be very, very present. Some of you may have even scheduled in some time to meditate or enhance your spiritual gifts. To become more aware. They're giving me a book now. Now the book, very, very important book. It came up in a reading a couple of months ago. It's, if I can remember the person who wrote it, Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. Okay, so you either maybe, I'm not here to sort of advertise for anybody or anything like that. They're just showing me, I'm scrying in the water, so they're showing me a book cover and I can see what the book cover says. So The Power of Now. So I feel like you're learning about your empowerment in the given moment, to be the soul of the place that you're at. Because if you live in the now and you're very present, you know, you have great powers of accomplishment because you can manifest, you can experience everything as it's unfolding, and you really gain enjoyment. But if you're living in the past, of course, it's an illusion. We can only learn from the past. We can't take that past energy with us. It's already gone. So I feel like you're realizing your empowerment comes from living in the now. Also, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Sorry, 7 of Pentacles even. Oh. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Okay, I do apologize. I thought this was the 9 of Pentacles. I don't tend to look at the cards properly because I'm scrying in the water until such time as I touch them. So I do apologize. We've got the 7 of Pentacles here. So this is about your hard work, but also because you've also got a 9 of Pentacles, you're very, very independent with your money. You are a free spirit and you're building a life of luxury. The 7 of Pentacles, though, is about you finding a new strategy, perhaps even being at a bit of a crossroads with this supermoon. I feel like you're trying to make certain decisions where you've invested in things and you've been patiently waiting for opportunities to grow or your work to bear success, and you're sort of weighing up your options here as to whether the energy that you put into circumstances or situations is worth it. The 7 of Pentacles tends to be an evaluation period where that's why I was feeling that philosophical energy. You're trying to build something where, of course, happiness is involved, but I feel like this is about your accomplishment. You're planning something. Now, they're actually giving me very, very itchy hands, okay? Itchy hands. Now, for me, itchy hands, for me, and it can be different for everyone, but this is my money-taking hand, okay? This is my money-giving hand. So I feel like there's money coming on in towards you. So just so you're aware, so it's super itchy here. 7 of Pentacles is about making a deal, perhaps, or a development in your career or in your money. It does bear fruit. There is, 8 of Wands indicates there's a quick development that goes on here. You're going to receive some news, and all of a sudden, everything you've been working for or investing in is going to see solid growth. So I do feel like there is a positive energy here about you. Now, some of you may be looking at your money and thinking, can I travel? Can I afford to take a vacation? Or you've been saving for a vacation and you're taking one in this particular month. Of course, being your birthday month, you may have treated yourself. The Eight of Wands is movement forward. Things are starting to gain momentum. They're starting to point towards an adventure of discovery, and you're being energized, okay? So with this supermoon, you're going to feel a lot of energy. This is a card of something coming to a climax, or you reacting to some sort of development in your career or something you're passionate about. I mean, for example, it can mean that, you know, you've been with somebody for a long time in a long-term relationship, and suddenly they show up and say, okay, let's move in together, or let's move the relationship to the next stage. And suddenly you're getting married and you're having children, all of those things. So it can mean like a quick development in some area of your life this month. And I mean, things start to snowball this month after a long period of waiting. So I do feel like it's, you know, when nothing happens for a while, then everything happens at once. I feel like that's what's happening for you over this full moon period. Also, the Eight of Wands is about passion, speed, taking action on something. You're not rushing something. I feel like you're quite measured in your energy, but I feel like you've been going through a test or a bit of a journey of discovery where you're seeking more authentic lifestyle and deeper meaning in things. You're seeing beyond the superficial. I mean, the Eight of Wands, if you see that figure is in the throes of passion. So I feel like you're really sparking in terms of chemistry with people, turning heads if you're wanting to meet new people, for example. But I feel like you've got this independent spirit as well, this confidence about you. So a lot more passion. You're going to feel a lot more creative over the next couple of weeks as well, and just more energized, okay? We've also got the One Who Dreams, Escape, Dreams, Fantasy. Now, the thing is, with this card, these cards together, it basically means you're not just fantasizing, you're making it a reality. Okay, whatever it is you're dreaming, you're making it a reality, because they're indicating here your manifestations, anything you've been focusing on, you're turning those things into reality using inspired action. So it's almost like you're getting the thumbs up from the universe to get going on something. So whatever it is, I mean, you're aided by the moon. The full moon there, as you can see, it's a very large one. It's a strawberry moon, this particular one. So this is about injecting a little bit more fun in your life as well, trying to find a balance between your work and your play, for example. And if you're single, you may be getting out there flirting with people, or if you're finding ways to meet new love. Or if you're in a partnership, it's about reconnecting with your partner and deepening your connection. But the Six of Swords tells me that you have been going through a difficult time or a rite of passage in some way. It's sort of enabling you to have greater wisdom on a situation. You're seeing something from a different viewpoint. Turbulent waters mean you're building character, and you're pushing against that energy, which gives you strength. So I feel like you're coming through something that may have been a bit of a battle for you, and you're shifting your awareness, and now you're choosing to believe in yourself. You're stepping into the unknown perhaps as well, and you're having confidence that you're moving on to something better. This card tends to mean that you are protected, and Spirit is guiding you out of troubled waters into calmer ones, so the transition will be smooth and you'll have peace of mind. But you're really on a journey of discovery. Now, as I put that card down, they're giving me a song. I'm just going to, oh, it's louder when I touch the card. Okay, now I can hear the lyrics a little bit more. To lead me here right now, standing on solid ground. I've been hiding in the shadows. What? Wondering if I'm on the right path? I think it is. It's a little bit muffled, that bit at the end, so I'm guessing at that last sentence, so I do apologize if I've got that wrong. I have no idea what that song is. I'm going to have to look that up, okay? I do apologize. I can't know every song in the whole world. I can only tune in, I can only tune in. Yeah, sometimes I'm like a bit of a radio, especially I'm walking down the street. You know, I'll pick up a song, for example, and then I'll walk into the store and the next part of the song is playing. I just pick up different frequencies, and I don't necessarily know what the song is or what radio station I'm tuning into, but so I'm picking that song up. If you know what that is, it may be that that song played just before this reading, or it plays after this reading, or it is a signifier song for you to look out for in the next 4 to 5 weeks, which means there's news here that changes everything, and it's good news. Eight of Wands tends to be really good news coming your way. I feel like an investment that you've been nurturing or something that you've been nurturing for a while comes to a climax, and a really positive one. We've got it crossed by the Nine of Pentacles, which means there's more money. You're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, which means financially you're building a solid foundation. You're sort of elevating in the world. Also, they're showing me how patient you are, my beautiful Gemini, because I feel like, obviously, most humans sort of ebb between patience and impatience, but I feel like you're learning to have more patience, and that's why you do have more patience. The Nine of Pentacles is also you being very discerning about your money, being very disciplined and self-reliant. So you may be... Now, they're just giving me this energy. I feel like you could be... I feel like you're being guided to either protect your money or invest in something perhaps that is intuitive to you. Your guides are helping you elevate financially, is what they're showing me. There's more financial reward here, but I feel like you're laying the final stones in a financial foundation, is what they're showing me. Building a life of luxury, financial gain, enjoying your work, what you do. I would be a little bit mindful. Your guides are just showing me that sometimes you have a little bit of workaholism. Okay, you may be focusing really hard on what you're working towards, and that's wonderful, but make sure you have time for you. Some of you may be trying to relocate or buy a new home. I mean, that's started pretty much for a lot of signs. It's coming up. Maybe there's this sort of rush for people to move out of towns, maybe, because I'm just getting this energy of you wanting to relocate and perhaps saving money for that, or you're thinking about a vacation and you're saving money for it, and you're going to use the money that you got really wisely. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're capitalizing on work that you've done a long time ago, or work that you've already done, and your money is staircasing. So it could be that you're getting a raise in some area of your career. Now, also because we got the Seven of Pentacles there as well, it can mean that you're finding like an alternative strategy to making money. You're at a crossroads. So you're making a decision and reflecting on your progress at where you're at right now, and implementing perhaps a new job opportunity. Two streams of income coming on in. One gives more money than the other, but eventually they will level out, and there's a lot more. So I feel like you're really building financially for your future. One of your, I feel one is like a passion project, and the other one is a little bit more traditional route where the money comes from. That's what's coming up there. And finally, we got the One Who Becomes, metamorphosis, transcend, journey. So again, there's this energy of journey. This full moon period is asking bigger philosophical questions about where you're at in your journey, how far you've come, and you've come a long way. You're seeing things from a new perspective, and you're capitalizing on it. I feel like you're making positive decisions to move forward. So major transformation for you. They're giving me this energy. You can be whoever you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be. And of course that is correct. But I feel, Gemini, you're very fluid in your energy, as in you may be changing job sectors or moving on to a different type of work or a different type of lifestyle than you're used to. And I feel like you're making really positive changes. I mean, the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords tells me movement, journey. There is major change in your relationship. Not just because your seventh house is activated, but in your relationships, your workspaces, perhaps where you live. I feel like you're maybe even contemplating a big move, and you're trying to get everything in order to see how you could make it work. It could be in the planning stages. We've also got here some interesting energy. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Cups. So they're just showing me here that something has been very, very difficult. Ten of Wands is like heavy energy, feeling overloaded, fatigue, perhaps, loss of energy, you're completely burnt out, and it could have been because of a heartbreak, a sorrow, a separation, but it could also be that, you know, the journey of life has been a struggle for you right now, and you may be like feeling a little bit wounded or suffering in silence. You're carrying a heavy load, but because we got the Six of Cups there, it can mean you're remembering a time when that occurred and how sort of destitute and down you felt, but now you're on the up. I get this energy of you're on the up. Now, if I really think about those lyrics that came up, I can't remember them. My gosh, what those lyrics were something about being here in the now, being on solid ground, and wondering if you're on the right path. I can't remember the full. It's only if they play it I can hear the lyrics, but I can't, if I'm remembering rightly, because I'm scrying and channeling at the same time. It was about that. So it's about you perhaps questioning the struggle, looking at the struggle that you've had, and why it's so difficult sometimes. The Six of Cups is a reminder that when we look back, sometimes we're triggered to remember the past in a really positive way or have really warm memories, but also to recognize that there are negative memories as well. And there may be something here that was a very painful experience for you that you tend not to want to look back on, but it may sort of raise its ugly head round about moon time, full moon energy, because that's when things rise from the surface, emotions rise from the surface, things that we don't really want to process or even think about tend to come up during full moon periods. So just be mindful of that. Have compassion with yourself. Remember that it is a memory, and that, you know, it is not something that you're living in the now. It's very relevant, as in they want you to live in the now. With the Hangman energy, it tells me that you're taking a pause and seeing things from the past in a new light, and you're releasing it. Okay, I feel like you're surrendering that was my journey. That was then and this is now. And you made a lot of sacrifices, but something new is coming into your life. There's financial gain, there's a new path, there's new adventure. And I feel like you've taken a long time to find a path that you feel happy on or feel like where you belong. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on this set of cards. We got the Fool card, so, you know, remembering that playful spirit within yourself. Your guides are showing me how much potential you have and that there is a beginning of some sort of adventure here for you. Embrace your playful spirit more. There is freedom. I feel like you're cutting out a situation that was sorrowful. It's over. I feel like you're entering a new period, like a new dawn, where there's calmness and you're having faith that anything is possible. Whenever you get this card, you're learning that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and that we are not weighed down by the human experience. We can transcend that, okay? The Fool card is also about your approach to the journey without expectation, just putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that the universe has your back, okay? They're just showing me how footloose and fancy free is the energy that they're coming towards me with, but there is also this sometimes counteraction energy where you feel a little bit like you want to move forward, but you think everything's like in delay or you have to pause, and then you just spontaneously kind of go, to hell with it, I'm going to do it no matter what. So I really feel at the end of the month there is like a head over heart moment where you're fighting on whether you should pause on something or delay something, or whether you should just go for it. Your intention here is to go for it. The outcome indicates that you will delay it slightly and then you'll just dive in, okay? So I feel like there's a small delay there, whatever it is you're trying to activate, whether it's a trip or whether it is a new business opportunity, perhaps you're moving to a new sector, or whether it is a new relationship. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm not getting real. Even though your seventh house of love and partnerships is activated at this time, I feel like your primary focus is on the spiritual journey, big philosophical questions rather than relationships. We've got 3 cups, something to celebrate here. 9 of cups, you got 9 of cups twice. So wish come true. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're getting a dream come true. To get these 2 cards, and 2 of them, that suggests that, you know, you're going to complete something or you're achieving something that you've desired for a long time. This is a job well done. This is something you can be proud of. And that's a real influence as well from the Sagittarian energy with that full moon, the super moon. It's allowing you to accomplish a goal, okay? Set a target and hit it out of the park. With the 3 cups there is like celebration. this is like hitting the jackpot energy. So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, I mean, there could be 3 of you as well, because the 3 of Cups can sometimes lend itself to 3 people celebrating. But I do feel like you're going to, if you've been off grid for a little while and really focusing on your spiritual path and your spiritual journey, you will connect to friends, you will reunite with those people and enjoy yourself. This is a card of enjoyment, going out, having fun, you know, going out for a drink with people, or, you know, celebrating. But I feel like there's some good news coming in here that is a relief, and you celebrate it. So definitely something to accomplish. The 9 of Cups is like, you can have it all. Everything you wish for, everything you work for, you can have it, okay? If you put the effort in, you are moving forward, and you have put the effort in, they're showing me, and you're moving on to better times. And with those 2 cards, I would say brilliant times, not just better times, awesome times, times that you've been manifesting for a long time, like a dream come true, a wish fulfilled energy. Even in uncertain times, you're getting what you want. The Moon card indicates out of the blue, there is a golden opportunity that you are going to grab with both hands, okay? The Moon energy is your catalyst. So you're going through this at this moment. The 14th of June, right through for the next 2 weeks, is golden period for you to accomplish something that you set out to do. And the Moon energy also indicates something coming to light that you were not aware of. So it is a surprise. Trust your intuition, especially when it comes to like looking back at previous experiences that hurt you. You don't need to carry that baggage anymore. The Fool card tells me you're releasing it completely, and you're letting go, and you're moving forward, okay? And when I say baggage, it doesn't always have to be like baggage from the past, like an ex or anything like that. It can mean, you know, that you had an argument with a friend last week, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna move on from that. I'm rising above it. So with the Moon card energy, it's about processing emotions, fears, and transforming the way you feel about those things, being aware of your shadow self, and learning the lessons that those shadow energies sort of give within us. We cannot truly see the light unless we address the shadow, okay? So we always have to go through a shadow period. But your guides are taking you out of troubled water, and they're showing me how sensitive you are, how you actually have a lot of psychic gifts, but you're very, very intuitive, very strongly intuitive, very passionate, very self-assured. When it comes to taking new adventures, you're like, you know what, let's go for it. Even though there may be a little bit of fear deep down, you don't let that stop you from getting in the mix, which is something that your guides are really proud of, okay? We've also got the 8 of Pentacles. Yes, life is hard work, but you're not afraid of hard work. The 8 of Pentacles is all about, you know, if you're going to do something, you do it well. And if you are in a repetitive cycle, for example, you may have been feeling a little bit like bogged down and feel like it's been dull, boring energy. You're about to get a boost of energy and a little bit more excitement into your world. The schedule is going to be broken up with having fun with friends, and also this good news that comes in. So it is definitely a different time. I'll pull some cards and see what else is coming out there. 8 of Pentacles is about you focusing on yourself, okay? It's about self-investment. The journey, it is about mastering your craft, enjoying what you do, but learning a little bit more about yourself as you take the journey forward. Some of you may be called to put yourself online learning, or join a group, for example, to learn new skills or a new craft. Or you can use a craft that you've got already and make it a lucrative business. So I feel like this is about you turning things to gold. I feel like you've got like a Midas touch kind of energy going on. Let me see. I'm going to pull a few more cards to see if there's anything more Spirit would like to tell me. The Moon card in the reverse. Delays may have been frustrating. You may have had some very confusing, unhappy times, but I feel like you're overcoming them. 2 of Swords. You have to make a decision about something. Now, remember that all the answers are within you. So during a period of stalemate or uncertainty, it's good to take a pause. Okay. Okay, now I didn't really look at that card, but I think out of the corner of my eye, I think I see it's the Lover's card. I think, yeah, it's the Lover's card. Now that's not me guessing or feeling it intuitively or being given it by my gifts or my guides. The way I brought it out, I think the red showed me that it was the Lover's card. This is your card, Gemini, so I feel like you're coming into your own, but it's also a choice card. So this can be about a choice about partnerships or about where you need to be. This is a card of personal decision, about attracting the things that have the same frequency as you and the same frequency as your heart. So remember that in uncertain times when you're feeling frustrated and you don't know the way, trust your intuition. As you can see, she's blindfolded. So that is telling her that she needs to amplify her senses in order to trust her instincts. She's feeling like there is a threat or she's guarded, but there's no threat there. She's discovering new lands, or she's got a new island there, or, you know, right at the back there. So it is about trusting that you're just doing something new or doing something different, and that your heart will lead the way. The heart will lead you into circumstances to meet people, opportunities, places, career paths that are meant for your heart, but it's all about vibrations, okay? So I feel like it's about trusting your instincts before you make a decision. So if you've got a big decision to make, yes, it's frustrating, you cannot see the way. The Moon card is like, I don't know the future. It is uncertain. I cannot see the way, so I must be guided by my instincts or my intuition. And the Lover's card means you will attract what your heart is vibing at, the frequency. So whether that's an opportunity, you know, to earn more money, or whether it is a love relationship, there's a soulmate energy coming on in here. You may already be with your soulmate. You may have been like questioning your path, and you are actually finding that you're on the right path. Let me just clarify one more. 9 of Cups. So it's frustrating that you haven't got everything that you wish for. The 9 of Cups is showing up again, but in the reverse position. So this, when it's in the reverse position, it's like you can't look for quick results, okay? It cannot be fast-tracked. Everything has its divine order, and you will get what is meant for you in that moment. And because you already got the 9 of Cups twice in the upright, for the outcome position, it tells me that you are going to get what you have been manifesting. You can have it all, okay? And we've got the 3 of Cups. So they're showing me that you're maybe slightly out of balance. With the 3 of Cups in the reverse, I mean, you had the 9 of Cups here and the 3 of Cups in the upright. So this can mean sometimes that you feel like you're not enjoying yourself on the path, and you're asking the bigger questions like, it feels like hard work. Am I on the right path? It doesn't feel like I'm having fun. It doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing things. So am I really on the right path? If you're not happy with something, or you're feeling like a little bit like out of balance, sometimes we got to stop thinking, you know, if your primary focus is work, 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 and move forward, forge ahead, and you're not enjoying yourself, then you're out of balance. So you may feel like you can work and accomplish and get all the money that you want in the world, but it's not going to lead to fulfillment. Money does not do that. It helps pay bills. It makes you feel secure, of course, and, you know, it puts you in a good position in life. But can it make you happy? The answer is no. Happiness comes from within. So I feel like it's about finding balance, enjoying more connection with your friends, your family, and, you know, knowing that what is meant for you will show up at the right time. And I feel like there's some really good news coming your way that shows you are on the right track, you are attracting the right things, and you're guided and protected into a very positive change for you. It's all connected to something you've been working towards, a wish or a dream, because you're manifesting here. There's 2 major cards, and you're in the now. So being in the now, in the present moment, it shows me your powerful manifestation skills are on point, okay? Because you're not living, you're trying not to live in the past. You're trying not to, because you feel it's more painful to live in the past. So you always prefer to look forward. So it says here, sea otter, happiness. Now, if I always say this, if you've never seen an otter play, you're missing out big time, okay? To see an otter, they're so playful. They get a little stoned. They do this little juggling thing, and they're just like floating around, having a great old time. I mean, it's incredible to watch. Nature is amazing. But sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go, and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Okay, and that's love for what you do, love for who you love, partnerships, relationships, friendships, okay? This, I mean, it really connects to your seventh house there of love and partnerships, this card, but this is about enjoying yourself a little bit more, especially if you've been working really hard or going through a very difficult period. I see you're exhausted, so I feel like you are actually looking at those burdens that you've got on you and trying to release them, trying to free yourself up a little bit more for a little bit more fun. Also, the Six of Cups, you may reunite with someone from your past that you haven't seen for a while. It doesn't have to be an ex. It can be a friend that you haven't heard from for a while, who's been thinking about you. They're going to reach out towards you. And I feel like you and this person may actually go on a trip together. You may actually go, you know what, let's go away for a weekend or a road trip or something, like the good old days. So I just get this energy of fun coming back into your life, okay? I'm just going to get some final cards, see what advice is coming out there from your guides. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful... They want me to go again. Thank you so much. Okay. So we have preparation. If you want the victory, be prepared for the fight. And I feel like you definitely are prepared. I feel like you're strategizing, and I feel like you're ready for success. It says time to plan, don't get caught off guard. Some of you will be protecting, I just get this protecting energy of you're protecting your finances or you're protecting what you already have. I feel like you're putting yourself in a really strong position, okay? It's number 13, which is the number of change. So I feel like you're ready for a change, basically. We've also got becoming, and you had the card of the one who becomes. So very, very important that you realize your guides are giving you the exact cards that you need to see. And it says you're becoming the person you meant to be and owning your story. Personal transformation, self-awareness. So a lot of philosophical energy, and I feel like you should be really proud of your journey to date. We've also got in alignment. So you are aligning yourself with the things that you're trying to manifest. You're on the right track. So if you're worried about that, know that you are on the right track. It says here, you're vibrating at a frequency that matches your soul's intention. Awake, living your truth and best self. Okay, whenever your soul is on fire like that, it means there is quick manifestation. So you have got strong skills over the next 2 weeks. So try to remain in a very positive state of awareness and in the now, and watch things unfold as you think about them. We've also got it's easy to be brave from a distance. So I feel like this is about you being in the mix. If you want something, you're going after it. And I definitely see that in your energy. You don't shy away from going out there and getting what you truly desire. But of course, we sometimes will feel regret if there's things that we really want and we feel brave enough to go out and get them, but still we do nothing about it. Okay, you've got a lot of potential, my beautiful Gemini. So we've also got sexual attraction. Okay. And it says there's a connection with someone, but don't let lust rule. Passion, chemistry, okay? So don't let lust rule. That's a very important message there, especially since your 7th house is activated. You could be meeting somebody new, a new love connection. You will have a choice because the Lover's card came out there. But I feel more than anything, you're focusing on you. You're doing a lot of personal growth during this full moon period. And the last card there is our first teacher is our own heart. Okay, so everything starts with the heart. And of course the mind, manifestation skills are important as well, but the heart is important. The heart will lead you to where you need to go. And whenever you're doing something with all of your love, that's when you start to see things blossom. You know, when you're on the right track on your life's purpose and you enjoy what you do and you put your whole heart and soul into it, the money flows from there. Okay, so it's all about being in the now and listening to your heart. As you can see, it says you're in alignment and you're becoming. You've prepared for this success. So I definitely see your money increasing. I see you focusing on yourself. There's a new journey opening up for you, and I feel like it's going to be a much more happier peace of mind kind of state that you will be in as you move forward. Whether it's a new job opportunity you're embracing, I feel like you're going to be happier on the other side. You're moving into a much more exciting time period for you. I'm just going to get a trinket before I close. Okay. Oh, wow. We got the dragonfly. Okay, dragonfly. Whenever I get a dragonfly, I feel like with dragonflies, they partner up for life. So this is soulmate energy. And because you've also got the two hearts there beating as one or connected, I definitely feel love is starred for you. But it's probably because you've been focusing on yourself and raising your vibrations. So if you're looking for love, definitely there is love available. And it's a soulmate energy. Someone who's going to lead to a long-term connection for you. Also, if you're in a love relationship already, you know that you're with your soulmate. There may have been, as I said, a bit of a lull in your connection, but I feel like you're deepening your connection and investing in yourself. Also, I feel like there's an independent energy where you and this person, how can I put that? You know, when you're in a relationship, you don't lose yourself completely in a relationship. It's about maintaining who you are and what you love doing, and you having that independent spirit, but still you're in a connection with another person. It's a healthy energy, and I feel like you and this person that you're with, you kind of exhibit that as well. So a lot of love, a lot of connection, but remember, your heart manifests what it wants, and it will connect to the things that you're truly desiring in life. Okay, so be positive. Where would you? They want this on the Fool card. Okay, so new adventure in love, perhaps, or new adventure doing something that you love. And the dragonfly, they want this on the 9 of Cups. Okay, now this showed up in a reading earlier for somebody. Dragonfly is a signifier. Seeing a real live dragonfly is a signifier. So when you see one of those, be sure you know the wish that you've been wishing for is coming true, okay? So just so you're aware. I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. This is just a little bonus for the full moon period. I'll be back to the usual readings, as it were. If you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper that you wish to release from your life because you feel like they're blocking you, and find a creative way to release that to the universe. In the comments box below, just put this sentence: I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. If something resonated here for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too, okay? Okay, so they're showing me a certain... I don't know how to put this. They're showing me an image in the water, okay? Now, I'm not here to advertise for anybody, so I don't even really want to mention their names. So I'm going to tell you what they are, and then if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, great. There's a famous fast food company that has like golden arches, let's put it like that, and they're just showing me that. So if you are connected to that, or you are eating that, or you're driving there right now, or you just passed there as you're driving, there's something in this message for you. I mean, it may not even be connected to that. They may be just trying to show me that golden arches are a signifier. So please take it as it resonates. Yeah, so I'll leave it like that. Okay. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.